Today's finally the day. I'm going to show you guys what I scored from the SEZANE archives, and I would love to hear from you what you got. I got so many messages from you guys saying that this time you were able to score some pieces. If you are new to the channel and you don't know what the SEZANE archives are, I have a video here explaining how to score pieces and explaining just in general what it means. The archives are simply a sale that SEZANE has twice a year, a summer archives and a winter archives. Those pieces are not very easy to get, but I am sharing some strategies that I used and that I shared with you before, and many of you actually gave me a wonderful feedback saying that they worked out. So I was really happy to hear, and would love to hear in the comments what you guys got this time. Were you able to actually find items from your wish list, or were you just browsing and ended up getting some stuff? So for me, I honestly did not have a huge wish list, and I didn't really mean to buy a lot because last year I actually got a lot of pieces from the summer collection and from the summer archives 2021. So I didn't feel like I needed to add anything. I just felt like I wanted to see some of these pieces in person and also share with you guys, because I know that some of them are actually really good. So the first one is this shirt that I'm wearing, this little top here. It's the Cara Shirt, and I got this one size small. It fits great. I would say that it's a very lightweight fabric. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's that simple summer t-shirt or top that will make your outfits a lot easier, in my opinion. Since it is simple, it is a color that just goes with pretty much everything, but it has a special detail like this little tie here on the front and the sleeves, which are so cute. Also this neckline, it makes it really feminine and such a beautiful piece. Those little details that SEZANE does, I think they are the ones that really catch our hearts, because they are still basics, but they have a little twist, a little special detail. So the next piece that I got, and this one I actually really wanted to get, is the Thelma top. I think I mentioned to you guys that this was probably the only item on my wish list, and I wasn't able to get my actual size. So I got in size 8. It was the smallest one available, and I'm going to be sharing some mod shots. The main reason I wanted to get this shirt first is because I have the Loulou trousers in this same fabric, and I wanted them to be as a set. I just love sets, and I love my Loulou trousers, so I really wanted to get this shirt, this top, but I couldn't find anywhere, even in the pre-loved market. And I know that Ellen from Daily Ellen, she has this top, and every time I see I want the top, I'm like, I really wanted to get one of these because I have that in a striped version, and I wore that so much last year. So I think it's a great piece that I added to my wardrobe. If you have a chance, I would highly recommend. I think it's a beautiful top. Again, it's a simple minimalist style, but this would probably go with just so much. You can definitely wear this with a lot of different bottoms or a blazer or cardigan. It is mostly a summer top, I have to say, but I think it's just a gorgeous piece to own. This one is in size 40 or 8 US, which is huge for me, and I'm definitely going to just tailor this. I'm going to do it myself because I don't think it's going to be too hard, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. The next piece I got, and this one I love so much. I actually tried the Kenan shorts last year in the summer collection, and I actually brought them home, but I got the size 6, and for some reason it just felt wrong. It felt like it was too big, so I decided to return that one. But this year, I was able to get this during the archives, and I think this is an amazing pair of shorts. I got this one in size 4. All my measurements are down below, as well as the links for all these pieces. Of course, most of them are sold out because they are archives pieces, but you can still try to score them from returns when people start to send them back. Also, you can find them on the pre-loved market. Once in a while I buy things and I sell things on eBay, on Poshmark, Vinted. So I think it's a great and sustainable way of purchasing these pieces. So the Kenan shorts feel amazing. I think they're just so unique. I'm going to put a close up so you guys can see how the stripes look like. There is a matching blouse, but I didn't really like the blouse. I actually tried last year. It's called the Kate blouse. You guys can see here in the video. I have a try on, and they had the whale jacket, which is a matching jacket. I wish I had found this one. I think it was such a beautiful piece, and it would be so nice as a set. but unfortunately it slipped away, so I didn't get it. But yeah, love the Kenan shorts. If you guys have any extra questions, always feel free to let me know below and I'll get back to you. Now, the other piece I wanted to show you is this dress here in suede. The main reason I got this is because I have the Robin shorts in that same exact shade and the same fabric. This is gold leather. And I love those shorts so very much. They were actually on sale now during the archive. So if you have a chance to get them, I would highly recommend. They're beautiful. They're so flattering and the color is amazing. And they are really holding up well because I've worn that so much last year. So the dress is beautiful. I got this one in my usual size, which is 36. They do say you can size down if you're in between sizes, but I didn't really love the fit on me. I feel like the waist was a little too high, so if you have a shorter torso, if you're petite, that might work better for you. I do have a short torso, but I'm not petite, and I felt like it was just too high. There was something wrong with the fit, especially this area here. I just didn't like so much how it looked on me. But I still wanted to share with you guys in case you were considering one of these. I would just stick to your usual size or size down if you're in between sizes. Now, since we're talking about dresses, I wanted to show you the Coraline Dress, which is this black little dress here. So cute. I actually tried in small and medium. This small was tiny, so don't go with your usual size. I would size up for this one. It is a nice ribbed fabric, super stretchy, but I don't think it would look nice if it's too tight, too clingy. I do like to have a little bit of room, especially if you're walking. It might just ride up, and then you don't want this to be happening all the time because it's just uncomfortable. So for this one, it has a very similar neckline to the top I'm wearing, which is amazing. I think it's so flattering. But yeah, the bottom is just a simple dress. It just goes all the way down. It is a short dress, so please keep that in mind. If you're petite, I think this would be great for you. If you are my height or a little taller, then you have to, you know, decide whether you want it or not, because it is quite short. But it does feel really nice. I like how it hugs. I like how it fits, and it's a black dress. Definitely a staple piece, even for fall if you want to put tights on, or if you want to put a leather jacket. I think it's going to be an amazing dress. The next one is the Capri Dress. That's another situation that I actually tried that last year, but for some reason I just didn't feel like I wanted to pay full price for it. You know, sometimes I look at the new piece and I ask myself if it's worth paying the full amount. When am I gonna wear this? For how long am I gonna wear this? And with which pieces am I going to wear this? So I think it's always important to ask yourself those questions. And that's what I asked myself with Capri Dress. It just didn't feel like a super easy and versatile. It would be just mostly a statement dress. And it didn't really make sense to me last year to keep. So now during the archives, I think at the price they're selling, it's actually a good piece to have. I think it's reasonable. It is in cotton. It feels really nice, and it has some stretch, I would say. It's a very little stretch. It does feel a tiny bit stretchy. So this one I got in size 36 or 4. I am always in between 4 and 6 for dresses. You know, I have larger hips, so again, my measurements are all down below. So usually I have to go with a 38 when I want something a little bit looser on the hips. This one's 100% cotton. I don't know why it feels a little bit stretchy. It's just that kind of cotton that does feel a tiny bit stretchy. It gives you some room, you know. So I like the dress. I think it's very pretty. Just the colors are not as bright as you see online. It's definitely more of a muted tone for everything. Even the black, it's not like completely black. It does feel like a, I don't want to say dark gray. It is black, but it's like a faded black. So very pretty, very short. I do think it's super flattering, and it's a great dress if you're considering. And then the last dress was the Soul Dress. So again, for the color, this one feels more of a faded black. I'm going to try to show you guys something completely black. This is black. So it's not completely black. It's more of a faded shade of black, which I like. I think it's cool. It's different. It doesn't feel too heavy. and it has those cute little flowers here. And I have the one from last year that's in ecru and eyelet, like lace. It's so, so pretty, but that one I had to size up a lot. This one I sized up just to a 38 or 6 US, and I think it was good. The only problem is that the dress is really, really short. I just wish they would put like an extra inch or 2 centimeters. It would make such a huge difference. I don't know what's going on with SEZANE. At least the older dresses, the short ones, they were so tiny. So many times I just return because of that. It's just not very comfortable to wear. I do like short dresses. It's just this one was way too much for me. So the sole dress is really flattering, I think, because of the belt. It just makes it really nice and cinched on the waist, and because of that it makes a very nice figure, very feminine, so pretty. I like to wear mine with the sleeves pulled up. I just think it's the best look. But I'm sure you guys already know this. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I love to pull up the sleeves. I think it's the best look. So the last pieces I wanted to show you will be 2 baskets and a jewelry piece that I got. This is the case where it comes in, which is so cute. It's like a little drawer. And then it has a pouch inside. I don't actually own many. I actually only own one piece of jewelry from SEZANE, which is the Felipa Necklace. So this is the ring. It is so cute, so pretty. I love it. It's more like a shell, you know, piece. I think it's very pretty. I'll do a better video so you guys can see, but it was $40. I think it's a very good price for what it is. The Felipa necklace is $150, and it has been holding up so well. I didn't know at first if it was gonna be worth like the purchase, because it didn't feel right like to pay so much for something that's not real gold. It's not like solid gold. It's been really holding up well, so I was surprised that the necklace is still amazing. I wore so much last year, in the summer especially, so lots of sun, lots of sweat, and the necklace is still perfect. The last pieces are the baskets. This is the June basket, which is this gorgeous rounded raffia basket that I absolutely love. I actually did try June basket in 2021. That was my first ever purchase from SEZANE. And I don't know, I just didn't feel right to keep it because the price was too high. I don't know, I just felt like raffia wouldn't really hold up so well, and then I decided not to get it. But I always kept this in my mind. I always wanted to get it. It's a pretty roomy bag, and I just love this for the beach or for the summer. I think it's a great acquisition. Love the details, and the fact that it's rounded, I think it adds so much interest to an outfit. It just breaks that idea of a square or rectangular bag. It's just different and fresh and nice. So I love this one. That's definitely a keeper. And the other one that I got is the Félicie basket. I believe that's the name. Félicie. I don't know. It depends on what you're from, where you're from. So this is the basket. It is in black, and it has the braids here for the straps in brown. So very nice piece. I like how it looks, like how it feels. It's a nice texture. And of course, a black bag, I think it's always nice to have, especially in raffia during the summer. So I wanted to show you real quick the comparison with Justine. So you can see they're quite similar in terms of sizing. This one's a little bit bigger, and this one, it has a different shape. I would say this is more straight on the top, while this one is more rounded. So very similar. I don't think I'm keeping both of them. I have a feeling that I'm going to keep the June basket. I just love it so much, but it is pretty roomy, and if you have a chance to get in the pre-loved market or from returns, I would highly recommend, because I think at this price it's actually worth it. I don't know if I would pay the full price, but I think for what it is, it's a really good investment. Again, it's raffia. It's not like leather. It's not like a very difficult to make piece. I don't think so, at least, because it's just raffia, and it's a very cheap material. So I would say you have to consider just the cost per wear in that case. You have to ask yourself how much you would wear if you're going to wear during the whole summer, or if you're planning to wear every summer, maybe when you travel or just when you're home and doing errands, running errands. So those questions really help you figure out if you actually need that piece or not. It's not even about needing, it's about wanting it and just understanding if it's worth it or not. And the last piece I actually forgot to talk about is the Marietta jumper. So who buys knitwear in the middle of the summer? Well, I just love this piece so much. I tried that last year in the SEZANE New York City store, and I absolutely loved it, but they didn't have extra small, and the small just felt way too big. The neck area was just like, the neckline was just too open, and I decided not to get. So the extra small is actually perfect. The color, they say white, I believe. It is not a creamy white. I would say it's not a crispy white either, but I'm going to do a quick comparison so you can see. This is more of a crispy white against that, and this is more of an ecru color. So I would say that it's white, but not like a completely crispy white. Very pretty. Love how this feels. It's in cotton, so to me, it makes sense to keep that because I have many cardigans and sweaters in wool. But I don't have cardigans and sweaters that are in cotton. I just have maybe 3. And I was actually missing one in this color because I tend to wear lighter colors during the summer. I think it's just so much easier, so much better. It's 100% cotton. I love how it feels. I think it's so feminine, so beautiful. I'm truly in love with this one, and knitwear is really my weakness. Like, I don't think I would talk about anything with so much passion when it comes to fashion as knitwear. I just love it, which is a contradiction because I absolutely love summer and it's my favorite time of the year for sure. But knitwear is just my huge passion. Do you have anything like this? Like, do you feel like this about shoes or about handbags or maybe about clothes? Let me know below. I would love to hear from you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give the thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel so you can see my next ones. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.